Operators in Nigeria's maritime sector are contemplating raising capital on the NSE to take advantage of reforms that are designed to stimulate investments in the sector. We caught up with Nigeria's Transport Minister, Senator Idris Umar, at the Maritime Sector Conference in Lagos for more on this.
Well, a lot of things are being done by the federal government to make the maritime environment very, very friendly and conducive for both domestic and international investors. A number of measures, policies have been put in place, and I believe that these policies and measures will go a very long way. But practically speaking, the government is poised to ensure that the maritime environment is made very safe for navigation. The fight against piracy, the fight against crude oil theft, and all kinds of crimes within the maritime domain are being intensified by the federal government through the instrumentality of NIMASA, the Nigerian Navy, and the other security agencies. And this fight we are succeeding. You've heard today from the various presentations, and particularly from people who spoke independently, that yes, NIMASA, the Navy, and other security agencies are doing extremely well in doing that. In the area of the port operations, we are doing everything possible to ensure that all stakeholders in the port play to the rule of the game. We appreciate the fact that there are some congestions in the port. However, measures are being taken to ensure that, of course, that the port are made decongested. And more importantly, the fact that we are engaging the stakeholders to ensure that everybody, buys in and then cooperates to ensure that we have a flow in our port very, very seamlessly and, of course, smoothly too.
There's a high cost of doing business at the ports. More than 70% of cargoes from the east and west of the region comes from Nigeria. However, most of these goods are lost due to the high cost of doing business. What trade facilitation measures can be put in place to reduce this?
Well, like I said, most of these problems are human problems, and they are being addressed. And therefore, of course, the ports here in Lagos are overstretched. And this is because, the total installed capacity of our ports all over the country is 160 million metric tons per annum. But today, these ports are handling over 100 million metric tons per annum. So you can imagine how overstretched they are, and therefore we need to open up. That is why the government is in partnership with the private sector, with various state governments. First, Lagos state government to develop the Badagry deep sea port, and then the Lekki deep sea port. We are equally, of course, putting all efforts to ensure the development of the Badagry deep sea port. This is to diversify and to ensure that we create the environment for the industry to boost.
That was Nigeria's Minister of Transportation, Idris Umar, and just unpacking the state of the industry over on that end.